Hi everyone, this is William Chu, Secretary of the West Michigan Annual Conference, and I am going to show you how to access documents for West Michigan Annual Conference 2011 on your iOS device, and I'll be using here an iPhone 3GS. So the first thing you want to do is open up your mobile Safari and then navigate to our West Michigan Annual Conference website. You can find it on the internet by going to westmichiganconference.org. That's all one word, westmichiganconference.org. So once you get to that, I've got it loaded up here on the browser, and you can see the front page. And what you want to do is zoom in on the quick links on the lower left-hand corner of the page. When you go to that navigation window, you'll read other links and then various different links that you can go to. Go ahead and click on Annual Conference. That'll take you to our Annual Conference webpage. And when this one comes up, again, you want to use the navigation pane on the left-hand side. So if you double-click on that, it zooms up on your iPhone. And you'll read here 2011 Annual Conference, and a variety of different selections there in the navigation window. Go ahead and click on Petitions, Procedures, Journals, Nominations to access our documents. So when you get to this page, you're at the Documents page, and again, you still want the navigation panel on the left-hand side. So if I double-click, I zoom that in. And these are the variety of documents we have available. Today I'm going to demonstrate on the iPhone how to access Program Book B, Decision Items. So go ahead and click on Program Book B, Decision Items. And then the Decision Item page loads up. And you'll notice when you're on your computer, underneath the title that reads Program Book B, Decision Items, you'll see the actual book. But since this is a non-flash device, you can't see it. But don't worry, there's still some options for you to be able to use this on your iPhone. The first one is, if you zoom in here, you'll see a document hyperlink that reads Open Publications. And if you click on that, it'll load up a program called ISSUU. Jim Searles has worked hard to have our documents available using this program, ISSUU, and it does work with iOS devices such as the iPhone. And you'll note here that you can access the Decision Items book. There's the cover of the Decision Items book. And if you want to page through, there's navigation on the upper left-hand corner of this page using up and down arrows. So if I'm on page 1 now. If I want to go to the next page, I just click the down arrow, and that gives us that page. And there's Book B. That's the second page. And if I want to page down again, use the arrow. And now I'm on page 3. And the like. So that's one way of using the iOS devices with our documents. Now there is a second way as well, and let me go back and I'll show you that. This is actually my preferred way. If you navigate back to the Documents page at the West Michigan Annual Conference, you'll notice here we're still at the Program Book B, Decision Items. And if you zoom in, underneath that hyperlink that reads Open Publications, there's another one that says, if you need a PDF version. And iOS devices are able to use PDFs. So if you'd like to download or access the PDF version, just go ahead and click on the hyperlink that reads, click here. And that loads up the PDF version in your mobile Safari app. And using the mobile Safari app, you're able to scroll through the book, just moving your finger up and down, and you can go through the various pages. Now, if you'd like to view this document while you don't have access to the internet, you can download the PDF and load it up into your iBooks software. And you can do that simply by clicking anywhere on the page, and you'll notice there, when I do that, a navigation window comes up at the top that reads Open In. I'm just going to go ahead and click that again and Open in iBooks. And as I do that, it's loading up Book B into my iBooks application. And now I'm looking at Book B, the decision items book in iBooks. And I can page through to, here's the front page, go to the front page, I can go anywhere to the middle, here's page 40, page 60, and the like. And then this also has a search feature, so if I wanted to look up camping, I can do this running through and doing a search. Board of Christian Camping, page 4, Christian Camping, page 7. And we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and jump to page 14, Board of Christian Camping. And there you see it highlights that section, and so you can go ahead and do search. So you can imagine how useful this will be, whether you're on the floor of annual conference or just needing to peruse these documents as you prepare for annual conference. Well, I'm Bill Chu, and the Secretary of the West Michigan Annual Conference 2011, and I've showed you how to access our documents on your iOS device, and this is the iPhone device.